Hello, this is Don with Donimo Services located in Northern Virginia. So today I want to talk about slacking in my business. Um, I've been doing lawn care for me being back in Virginia. I've been doing it for a consistent. This will be my sixth, or maybe seventh season. Um, I had a lawn care business in Tampa, Florida, which I mentioned in other videos that I was young at the time and I just pretty much up and let it go. So when I moved back to Virginia, I got a job and it was a kick in the butt. Um, And once when you do that, because I will tell you this, owning any kind of business really stresses you out. I mean, there's going to be times in your business where you're going to want to quit. And there's going to be times when succeed. And first starting out, because you need to invest so much money and so much time, you're going to want to quit a lot more often than you're going to be succeeding. Um, so when I moved back up to Northern Virginia, I started working. I was a foreman for a landscaping company, and I did that for probably a year, okay? Because once when I started working again for somebody else, it was a kick in the butt. And so I wanted to get my own business back up and running again. So I didn't have any equipment whatsoever. And that winter, I found one commercial property to start doing the following season. And I did that commercial property. I started it. I bought a 36-inch Exmark Metro belt drive mower. And when the season started, I started working on this property. And to tell you the truth, the first time I did the property, all I had was the Exmark 36-inch mower. I did not have a truck. I kept that mower on that piece of property for a little bit of time, but I didn't have a truck. I didn't have a weed eater, and I didn't even have a blower. When I got paid the first time for doing that commercial property, I bought a weed eater with that money, and I went back and I weed eated the property. So then the next week I did the same thing. I picked up a blower within that time, within that week time frame for like $10. So it was just something to blow things off with, and that I don't even know how long that even lasted me for, but that's just what I remember. And off of that one commercial property with that 36-inch Metro, that same customer bought another piece of property right down the street, like a year later. So then I started doing two commercial pieces of property for this customer. And at that time, I still had a full time job, so I would do these commercial properties on my spare time. And at that time, I probably got a truck. It was a very cheap truck, maybe $1,000. And, I was just doing the best I can at that time. Um, I was also young and dumb, okay? I wasn't good with doing the right things. So, I wasn't putting my money to, you know, bigger and better things. So, I did that property for 2 years, or maybe a season and a half, okay? And within that time frame, that same customer wanted to help me out, and that's where I got my 52-inch V ride. So from that time, when I got the 52-inch V-Ride, I acquired a trailer. And from that time on, I started growing my lawn care business up in Northern Virginia again. Um, and I just grew it very slowly. I ended up quitting my full-time job very quickly. Because when the season hits, I mean, if you're out there trying to market, you can get customers. Okay, so I just started very cheaply and very slowly. Every bit of money I made, I bought equipment. Then I got into pressure washing I got into pressure washing the wrong way. I didn't understand really what I was doing, but was doing pressure washing, and the reason why I started doing the pressure washing is because I was getting pressure washing jobs all year round. So that's why I started doing the pressure washing as well at that time frame. So my business really didn't kick off. Okay, my business really didn't go anywhere until I got my website. That's when I can now remember that. That's when it really kicked off, is when I got my website. That's what really helped me out in getting business. So my website has been up for 3 years now. So for that first year, I was kicking butt, But I will admit, for the last 2 years, I have not been doing what I should have been doing. Meaning I wasn't trying to get business. Okay, I was happy where I was, and I was also bringing in new customers because I did have the website, but I didn't have any other marketing tools in place. Okay, I only had one funnel. Okay, I only had one generator funnel, when you should have as many lead generation funnels as you can. Right now I have five, okay? Five lead generation funnels. But the last year and a half, 2 years, I did not focus on any other way to get leads besides my website. So during this time frame, okay, the last couple years, I was doing okay with mowing, but I also noticed that, the equipment is very expensive, the overhead is very expensive. Yes, it is recruiting money. That's the plus. It is money that you can count on, because most of the time it's recruiting money, especially if you have, systems in place. But yes, it is recruiting money, but I couldn't get over that hump. Okay? I just couldn't get over the hump. In August, September, it would suck because it's very hot and customers are only willing to pay so much. So I couldn't get over that hump where I'm trying to make a certain, like, 600. The most I could really make a day is mowing grass was 600. Okay, I couldn't get over that hump to where I could make, $800, $1,000 a day. So I wanted to, and this isn't 5 days a week. Okay, this is a couple of days a week. So I also didn't work as much as I should have. Okay, so when I would go out, that's how much I would generally, receive. That's how much I would generally make a couple of days a week for the last couple of years. And I didn't focus on any other ways to get business. So I wanted to do something other than lawn care. I wanted to open, I was looking at other ways that other things that I could do because lawn care was burning, I've been doing it for so long and it's burning me out, okay? It's a lot of hard work. It's burning me out, and that's what, towards the end of summer, you can't wait for winter to come, okay? You just can't wait, okay? So I was burnt out. So I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew that I wanted to do something with maybe the lawn care, keep the lawn care, but do something else. And I looked at buying a bobcat, maybe trying to do some kind of bobcat work or maybe a little mini excavator work. And I've been just thinking about other things that I could do. A long story short, I started watching power washing videos, learning what these guys are doing and how much money they're generating, and learning how easy it is. And so that's so that's why I'm focusing more on that now. Because I was going to buy a bobcat. I was thinking about maybe doing heavy kind of landscaping work, but nobody was calling me for bobcat work, okay? Nobody was calling me for any kind of big machinery work, but people were calling me for power washing. So that's why I went towards doing more power washing, because meaning I invested a lot more money, I got better equipment now, and that's going to be more of my focus is power washing, house cleaning, roof cleaning. So I wasted 2 years not knowing what I wanted to do. Okay? That's the point of this video. Don't waste 2 years. Okay? And have a multiple customer funnels. Okay? Don't just have one customer funnel. Okay, have multiple, because the more funnels that you have, the more tools that you have, the more leads that will be coming in. Thank you for watching Dynamo Services.